Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are again in Summit for Cars and Crafts this morning. It's a little overcast, but the sun's going to come out later. And we're going to have a fun day. There's some good things here. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. Right now I'm here with Rich Colligan, and we've got a really special automobile here. Brilliant red, one-of-a-kind car.
Riverside Red.
Riverside Red. Rich, tell us a little bit about this Corvette.
Well, actually, I've had it for 20 years now. It's a 63. It was a very rare car. It's the 10th anniversary of the Corvette. And it's interesting because I was at my cousin's house, and he said, come on up to the barn. I'll show you what I got up there. And I went up, and there was this car sitting in the middle of the room.
Wow.
So I used to visit it every year. They had pool parties.
Yeah.
And then he said one day, you know, I'm selling that. And that's all it took.
Part of its rarity is
Yeah.
the 1 year only split window.
With the split window.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is
exactly.
Great, great car. Now, do you drive it a whole lot?
I don't drive it too much. I get it out. I exercise it.
That's good.
But you know, I don't like to go too far with it. I would
Yeah.
hate to get stuck or have something happen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful automobile.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much
I
for sharing
appreciate
it with us.
Thank you.
Well, this is a rare treat. I'm here with Bonnie, and you see all these little contraptions here in front of us. Bonnie, tell us a little bit about what this is and what you do.
Okay. We are Robot Revolution. We've been in business 13 years. We teach competitive robotics to kids in grades 3rd to 12th grade.
Really?
The younger kids build robots kind of like the Lego parts, the
Okay.
plastic parts.
Right.
The older kids, late middle school to high school, make metal robots, like a Rector set kind of
Really?
robots. Both sets of children each year have a new game, so they're taught like the rules of the new game, so it's always
Yeah.
fresh and new. Every year they have to build and program a robot to play that game.
Okay.
Every year. Right now we have about 500 students this fall semester.
500?
Yep, and the kids will go to a couple of competitions. The ultimate goal is to get to the state championship and then ultimately the world championship of robotics.
Really?
And last year we sent about 12 teams to the world championship.
Where is that held?
This year it'll be in Texas again.
Wow. I had no idea that.
Yeah,
This,
there are a lot of schools that have robotics, but usually they can only afford one team. So we get a lot of kids from the area. People come as far as an hour away
really?
to us because we're not a franchise. We're a standalone mom and pop business. My husband and I own it.
Yeah.
And the kids go, to some of the best schools in the country, and it's not a one size fits all kind of business because we have the athletic kids and we have the theater kids and we have all kinds of kids. So it's kind of like a fall sport.
What age did you start them?
We start them at 3rd grade to 12th grade, mostly because of like the fine motor for the 3rd graders. These robots have very small parts, so they kind of need to be a little bit older. And that's pretty much what you do. It's very fun and lively over there.
Do you find that they really take to it?
They do. I mean, we have a wait list and arms long for people who didn't get in, who tried to get in at the last minute. We do our best to really fit everyone in. We actually took extra space upstairs in a standalone classroom, so
And this is a 12-month per year thing?
it's it kind of goes into the spring, and then we do summer camp. So summer camp is not really so much the game that they play every year, although the the game is released every spring, so the older kids are like waiting to come in and start to build their robot.
Whose idea was this? Yours or your husband's?
My husband's. It was a passion project. Way back when my kids were little, you had to be a parent-led team. And he used to give back to the community and show people how to start their own team. But then hundreds of people would come and say, can you coach my team? Can you coach my team? And it was a niche that we needed to fill. So
Fabulous.
yeah.
Thank you so much for
Sure.
enlightening
Thank you so much for stopping by.
This is Mr. Bob Rickey, and we're here with, we're going to take you back in time now, quite far, in fact, 1955, right, Bob?
Yeah.
And this is a 55 Cadillac. What model is this?
Series 62 four-door
Okay. And how long have you had it?
since 1999.
Okay, and where'd you find it?
In Somerville, I went to a gentleman who used to have a used car lot that specialized in older cars and project cars.
But it was not in this shape when you
No, it
got
was not. No, no, no. It took me 3 years to get it to this point, and I redid the paint was redone, the interior, all the engine parts were replaced, new tires, and the chrome was replated, and so we did a lot of work to it.
Tell me a little bit about the chrome. I know you said you had done that yourself and you took it off.
We took it off, my buddy and I, and there's a place in Newark that specializes in replating chrome, and we took it all there, and then it was all done. You go back there and you pick it up and put it back on your
You
car.
put it back on yourself?
Me and my buddy, yes.
Wow. Well, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank
So,
you.
How much do you drive it?
I go to the shows, and then when the weather is nice, I try to take it out for a little exercise.
Needs exercise once
Yes,
in a while.
it does. That's the best thing. You have to keep them running, or else that's when the problems start.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks for spending some time with us.
it's a pleasure.
Yep, take care. I'm here with this gentleman Al Attia, who's the owner of Old Glory from Clifton, New Jersey. Al, tell us a little bit about what you do, how you got into this.
Okay. My name is Al Attia. I'm a Vietnam vet. I was there in 67, 68. During the COVID, I had to do something because I was going crazy. So what I did was I went downstairs in the basement and started building flags. And this is the result of it. We make flags to order. You can get us on by a phone call, and we can make whatever you want.
Where do you get these bullet casings, Al?
Well, they were donated to me from a place in Woodland Park,
Okay.
and we drill them in, We glue them in, and they're shells.
Yeah. And I see you have all kinds of different logos here. You have some from the NFL.
Yeah, we have Yankees, we have Mets, Boston. Well, we put Boston to the side, you know. We have the Mets here. We have NFL down there, the Raiders. We even have Rutgers.
Okay.
There may be NFL someday.
Yeah. And so people can have anything put on here that they want.
Right.
Actually, you'll make it for them.
Right.
You got some fish.
Dolphins.
Dolphins there.
Dolphins. The larger flags are $100.
Okay.
The ones with the bullets, the shells, are $125.
Okay.
And the military over there are $150.
These are really cool. I think this is your first time here this year.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're glad you came.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad
thanks.
I'm here too.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
I wanted to bring this car to your attention. A lot of people like Novas, and this is a very special Nova. I'm here with Phil DiParisi. And Phil, tell us a little bit about, I know you just recently got this car.
Yeah, this is my fourth toy, so it's the newest edition, and it's 1970. It was all redone, brand new crate engine, 4-speed, 12-volt posi rear, paint, vinyl top, interior. So it was a lot of money put into this, but it's a nice driving car.
Novas are extremely popular. They've gained in popularity over and over through the years, and all of them, the coupes, this sedan, and beautiful car.
Yeah, you don't see too many of them.
No, not at all. You tell me a little bit about the gentleman that had this car.
He was an older guy. He put a lot of money into it and decided to sell it. And I came along. It was dirty in Pennsylvania, and I had it trailered back to New Jersey and cleaned it up, and pretty nice. It came very good.
You're a very lucky man.
I'm lucky, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Thanks very much.
All right, enjoy
Take
the
care.
day.
I'm here with Bobby now, and this is really some really nice stuff, special. Bobby, tell us a little bit about yourself and your products and how you got into this.
Okay. I had I make my own pottery. I do a lot of my own glazes. I've been doing this for like 20 years. And one of my very best friends took up pottery, and I loved everything she did. And I kept going to pottery shows, and I just decided I think I should make pottery.
You figured I could do this, right?
So, well, I said I'd try to do this. I didn't know.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
from-
you know, through trial and error and perseverance, right, eventually you can take that lump of clay and center it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, you've been obviously successful because from what I see, this is beautiful
Thank
stuff.
you. Thank you.
So, is this your first time here?
No, this is my third year, I think,
Third year in
at the
Summit.
show.
Okay, we
yeah.
must have missed you the last couple of years.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and
Yeah.
how can people find you or what?
Well, I don't really have a website, but Northern New Jersey has a pottery guild.
Okay.
And we have a show twice a year. And so this year we're going to be at Drew University in November.
Okay.
And
good.
there'll probably be about 40, 50 potters there.
Okay.
So it's kind of going to rival the Morristown show, I think.
Okay.
So,
Well, we may
anyway.
see you there.
Yes.
Thank you for
indeed.
spending time
Well,
with
you're
us.
welcome. Thanks for
Okay.
stopping in.
Take care.
Okay.
What I have for you now is a very unusual vehicle. I'm here with Tom. And Tom, tell us a little bit about this. This is a Defender?
Yes, it's a 1996 Land Rover Defender and is a 110 high cop.
How long have you owned this car?
This time a year and a half,
You said 1996?
1996. The truck was imported from Italy.
Where'd you find it?
And I found it in a broker from Florida, which was exported to U.S. from Italy.
What made you buy this vehicle?
I always loaned Land Rovers. This is my third one and I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done anything to it? I mean,
Yes, the truck came in on completely stock. As you see here now, it's all modified. It's got the suspension lift, it's got the upgraded engine, AC, and all the good stuff in there. You know, the skeleton cage and the roof rack and all the lights, so it looks like an off-road. The whole idea was based on a James Bond movie,
Right.
2015 Spectre. So
Okay.
this is the copy of the truck. Who
Really?
was in the movie, yeah.
Okay. Now, this is in incredible shape.
Oh, thank you.
So, you don't take this off-road very much, do you?
No, I don't think so. This is just a show.
This is a show car.
Yeah, I don't want to go there and damage it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're not inclined to get rid of this one.
Oh, I always flipping around. There's no issue. The money, yeah.
You're always looking for a new car.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I want to be different.
Well,
I want to be different.
I imagine in this car you are different.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
well, very glad.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for sharing your with
Okay,
us.
thank you.
Take care. All right, I'm in a very interesting booth here. A clever name. I'm with Tina Housen, and this is Houses by Housen. Tina, tell us a little bit about how this started.
So I would say probably 10 years ago at least, I was in Maine with a friend of mine and brought the kids for a summer vacation up to Maine visiting their godmother, and we decided to start painting on rocks. So when we were painting on rocks, the kids were painting wonderful things on rocks, and I decided to paint the house that we were staying at on a rock. And my friend who's the godmother, said, actually, you're not so bad at this. So, so I kept on with this, and it's definitely a passion and a hobby. And my dad was truly an artist and passed away probably 5 years ago at the age of 97.
Wow.
And since that time, I would say that it has the talent, the gift has gotten stronger. So it's definitely a passion, and I just love doing it.
Now, where do you find the rocks that you paint?
Okay, it's a really good question. Anywhere. Anywhere. You might see me on a highway taking rocks off them.
Yeah, really? Okay.
I've done it in the past, but now we have so many rocks at our house that usually it's local. It's either somebody will give me a rock that's close on the property, or I choose one.
Do you use a specific kind of rock, like limestone rock, or
No,
you
just anything that looks like it'll stand up.
Okay, and something attractive in shape, and
Yes.
all right. What kind of paints stick best on these rocks?
Outdoor paint, but it's not really meant to be outdoor. So it's really meant to be more on like a mantle or something, but wherever anybody wants to put them, it's fine.
Wow, that's cool. That is really cool.
Thank you so much.
Is this your first year here?
No, it's probably my 7th year?
Really?
6th year, something like that. Several years. I've been here at least 6 years.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we found you.
Thank you.
And, I hope the community appreciates what you do and
Thank you.
picks up on it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, we got a special treat for you now. This qualifies as the most unusual vehicle at this show. Okay? This is Raul, and he envisioned this car, he designed it, and he built it. Tell us a little bit about this, Raul.
Well, it started as a 34 Pontiac, and it was pretty much like my wife's idea to kind of build a project so we could, teach the kids how to work, and so we could spend time together. And pretty much, I let my imagination run a little bit wild, and this is pretty much what came out of it.
You fabricated this?
Yes, the whole entire thing.
The chassis and everything?
The chassis was fabricated. The whole inside structure of this car was originally all wood.
Right.
So all that had to be yanked off. So I fabricated the whole inside of it out of steel.
Okay.
And pretty much no special tools, no pipe benders, none of that stuff like a lot of people use.
Yeah.
It was all hand tools. A lot of the piping for the inside was actually bent by hand. And
No
on the
kidding.
table, on the edge of the table, just literally just stick it on and just keep working it little by little, putting force into it and to actually make the curves that
So
I wanted.
you didn't have a bending brake and all those
No, I
other
wish I
fancy
did.
machines? Yeah.
All my tools were grinder, a torch, and MIG welder.
You did quite well considering
I think so. I think came
you have
out pretty
basic
decent.
tools. Yeah. Now, you got airbags on this, right?
Yes, I do, front and back. Normally the car will sit right high, it'll sit about 6 or 7 inches.
Right.
But if I really needed to, it'll go up to about almost 9 inches of ground.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because clearing certain driveways
Yes,
and
yeah.
stuff.
And the whole key was to make it into a pickup. It was so I could actually have the family in it. Since it was the idea to build it so we could work together, why not make it so we could all go out together?
You take the family for a ride?
Oh, yes, I do. They love it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it attracts a lot of attention.
Yes, it does.
Well,
Especially when you're riding on the highway, you see people driving with their phone like sticking out the window. That's kind of fun always.
I'm glad you brought it, and I'm glad you
It's-
shared it
It's a
with
pleasure
us.
being here.
Thanks, Raul.
Thank you very much.
Yep, take care. Hopefully you've enjoyed our show today. Summit does this twice a year, and see if you can come as often as possible. Take advantage of the beautiful day, take advantage of the car show, and some of the crafts that we have. We thank you for watching. I'm Bob Heisler at Hometown TV, and we'll see you next time.